Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Friday, April 22nd, 2016. Let's start the end of the week with all the bad news just to get it out of the way. Lichdom Battle Mage has come to PS4 and Xbox One, and it never goes over 20 FPS. The Xbox version suffers from horrible screen tearing the entire time you play. A bunch of Nintendo games have been stolen off the back of a truck in the UK. It's suspected that this is related to the release of Star Fox Zero. Do you love the Beatles? Do you love Rock Band? Well, due to licensing agreements expiring, the Beatles songs on Rock Band will no longer be available for purchase after May 5th. So buy them now because you will still own them after the license expires. Development on Street Fighter X Tekken has been put on hold to, quote, avoid splitting the communities. I think that's total bullshit because the two communities would come together to play it. That's just me, though. And then some gamers are reporting that they have been banned from Dark Souls 3 for no reason. Namco Bandai says that some bans were issued incorrectly and to contact customer support if you've been affected. Alright, on to the good news, and I promised I saved the best for last. A new free-to-play game is on Steam called Crown and Council. It was developed by a single person over at Mojang, the makers of Minecraft. Corsair will release 2 new keyboards, updated versions of the K65 and the K70 with new rapid-fire switches. They have just over half of the actuation movement of typical Cherry MX switches. The new mode, Inch by Inch in GTA Online, has 2 new maps, and you will get double RP and money from both this weekend. Taco Bell is hosting a contest where you can win Overwatch and a nifty pair of Overwatch-themed Razer headphones. No word on how much sand you'll have to eat in order to win. I'm just joking. There's no sand in Taco Bell's beef. Yes, there is. I'm actually not joking. Or am I? Look it up, kids! Steam will now start accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment. If you play Hearthstone next week after the Whispers of the Old Gods expansion releases, you will have the ability to do quests to earn 10 free packs of the new cards. And then finally, VR porn is coming to Las Vegas hotel rooms. For 20 bucks, you can use the headset, hopefully you're the first, and watch all the VR porn you want. In a completely unrelated note, I've got to make a trip to Las Vegas. Anyone want to come with me? Don't worry about me, though. I'll probably just spend the whole time at the hotel. Our top story of the day is more new console rumors. It's also not just hearsay. There is some physical proof as AMD has 3 design wins which will go into production later this year. The PS4 uses an AMD 8-core Jaguar processor and the Xbox One uses 2 AMD quad-core Jaguar processors. However, the Wii U uses a 3-core processor produced by IBM but designed by, you guessed it, AMD. They aren't saying much more, probably because they're under contract to say as little as possible, but these are gaming processors specifically. The only other tidbit of information that the CEO of AMD led on to is that not all of these processors would be seen in 2016. For more on the new consoles that are coming, stay tuned to News Cartridge. Fire up Steam right now because Rocket League is free for the weekend. Until 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday, any Steam user can download and play Rocket League as much as you want. If after that you've decided you like it, you can pick it up with a 40% discount for just $12 or your regional equivalent. It's also been revealed that Geralt's medallion from The Witcher will be an antenna topper coming with the Hoops update next week on the 26th. Come join me in one of the greatest games of 2015 this weekend. What have you got to lose? Yeah, this one isn't good. In the quick spot for today is some unfortunate news as some competitive Korean Starcraft 2 players have been arrested for match fixing. It's reported that one player received the equivalent of just over $60,000 US to lose a match. Others were paid sums equaling around $30,000 US. Of the 11 indicted, 8 were arrested, 2 have not been, and 1 whose whereabouts are unknown yet. For more information, see the description down below as well as links for sources for all of today's stories. To end this week, the title says it all. Ubisoft is playing whack-a-mole with bugs in The Division. As soon as they squash one, 2 more pop up. After addressing the talent stacking ability that would earn you free credits or boost your damage, or the awful lag spikes caused by people abusing those bugs, or the disappearing backpack, or the deleted character bug, or the double revival bug that I didn't know about until yesterday, there is yet another problem with the game. If you can't beat the boss in Falcon Lost, just get someone else to do it for you, specifically the other NPCs in the incursion. I'm going to expose every division glitch that pops up because this number is inexcusable, especially since they're still issuing bans for those using these glitches. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and tweet out, "Fix your shit, Ubisoft," and remember, if you can submit to me proof that you were banned for these bugs and only these bugs, I will help you get your account back. Now it's time for Monday's game releases because we're off for the next 2 days. For PC, Hollow Ball, 1000 Lies, Colors of Magic, Aqua Teeter, HTOL, #NIQ, The Firefly Diary, I don't know, Corpse Party, Polytowns, Odom's Defiance, and The Panic Room. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I'm Dandruff. I'll see you on Monday. And why do the Lannisters have such big beds? Because they push two twins together to make a king.